to Monster Hunter World Glaive Play Shenanigans. Why? Because the title was too long for part 3, so yeah, I had to adjust it. Apparently Smite is being a pain in the back end right now. Can't do nothing without it booting you back to the login screen. So we are gonna go do our original intent of taking on Rathalos. I will worry about that event quest later. So while we got this party started here, we're gonna go get food once again, and then we're gonna go pick on a big bad dragon. So yeah, see, now it gives me the 30s. What the hell? It's all good. We still gonna get this party started. I love watching these cats cook. Palicos are awesome. Alright, so for those of you who are just tuning into our stream, so to speak, I have another character, Sebastian. I've done a lot of work on him, and I've gotten far enough that I'm familiar with everything I'm going to have to fight between start and there for this character. So I'm seeing just how far I can get without having to stop and go grind and farm up a bunch of stuff just to be able to survive, so to speak, at the level where Sebastian is at with this character. So that being said, we are going to go try our hand at soloing the Rathalos for the first time on this character. I've farmed it pretty well on Sebastian, my main character, so we're going to see what we can do here. And we're going to go over to the ancient forest. Doesn't look like Anjanath is there, but we are going to go be a bully in a not so politically incorrect way. We're going to pretty much go run around, wait for Rathalos to show up if he's not already there. We're spawning in as close to him as we can. And from there, if he's not on the map, we're just going to go take on the next biggest, baddest thing there, and that's the Anjanath. So, yeah, we know for a fact we can take him on and beat him up, so yeah, we'll see what we can do. Maybe get lucky and get the materials needed to make the Anjanath chess piece, which will give me Marathon Runner, which means I can run around all over the place and not have to worry about running out of stamina as fast and frequently. So, as soon as this loading bar down there gets to doing its thing, I need to change the Palico equipment because he's not really prepped and ready for fighting a fire monster. Alright, he needs... Ooh, that would be nice. Thunder probably gonna do the most to Anjanath and Rathalos. Yep. So he's all anti-fire and thunder weapon, just like me. So yeah, we're going to go smack the ever living crap out of some stuff. Let's do this, little dude. The infamous little smoky cat's down there. So we are going to find our well done steak to max out our stamina. And then we're going to drink a couple mega nutrients to max out our HP. Alright. So now that that's done, get my bearings right quick. This way. There it is. Couldn't see the gap for a second there. You guys gotta forgive me, I'm playing on some really low amount of sleep here. Just gonna come up in here. And if you've watched my other videos, you'll know this is where the Rathalos spawns in. Over here is where his eggs spawn in. Over here's a freebie bone pile. So, looks like no Rathalos, because if he's on the map, you'll get like scales and gashes and stuff like that. So, we're just gonna go ahead and make a little quick jump down here. And wait till about here and hit the button. Do the roll, not have to worry about nothing. And I should have some sleep herb around here. I believe, anyway, if I'm in the right spot. And I'm not. But oh, we got scout flies going after. Mining outcrop. We got bait bug. Ivy is right through here. Oh wow, okay, cool. Let's go see what all we can find. Nitro shroom. Nitro shroom. Ooh. I already got some of those guys. I always wondered, what the hell is the purpose of this damn place? I mean, seriously. Why would they put the damn little cutout there if you can't do nothing with it? Ooh, parashrooms. Yes. Parashrooms. Paralyzer shrooms. Ooh, Toby Kadachi. Got the wrong weapon for that, but we'll still collect this stuff. Toby Kadachi, and a toadstool. Alright, so we'll go down here and pick up the other Toby Kadachi footprints and stuff. Level that up and see what all we can find here. Bone pile, but not actually a harvestable pile of bones. Oh, excite shroom, what? Sweet. Hello. Oh, more parashrooms. Yes. I can make more trank bombs. Yeah. Woohoo! Trank bombs. Alrighty, so which way should we go? Left, middle, or right? All you gotta do is leave a little comment there, viewer, and tell me which way you want me to go.
Go left.
Go left? Alright. Whee! Here we go. Do 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 do. Oh no! The indecisions. Toby Kadachi footprints. Whee! Another Toby Kadachi. Another Toby Kadachi. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Oh, body hair from the Toby Kadachi. That's nice. Haven't had those in a while. Alright, so let's see here. What do you say? We go track the Toby Kadachi. Yeah. Let's do this. Lead the way, my scout flies of destiny. Onward, my minion! Wee! Over to what? Okay. First time I've had one take me down this way. Yeehaw! Here we go. Gotta do a little swing. Yep. Ahoo! Time to be a little mermaid. Oh, sorry. Let me stop. Now I want to know how someone could walk through this in real life and not get hung up and stuck with that damn big ass glaive on their back. Alright. Let's do this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sleeper. Whee. Ah, Toby's up here, huh? Oh, look at him sleeping. Oh, I wonder if I could catch him as is. Nope. Okay. Just pissed him off. Alright, so you'll see here that I'm holding the L2 trigger and hitting my triangle button to send my bug out to hit the monster in certain spots to bring back 3 different buffs. A red one, a white one, and an orange one. Triangle sends the bug out, circle recalls the bug. And I've got to figure out where I need to hit this orange one. Attack the flash fly trap. That's red again. I need orange, man. Alright, screw this. I'm just gonna go off on it. Jump. There we go. Bring him down here. Come on, give me my orange already. The only thing I hate about the Toby Kadachi with the insect glaive is a bitch to get the orange. There's my orange. Quarter flank. Alright, let's do this shit. I have my buffs now. You are not getting away today. Yep, Toby. Not getting away today, Toby. I'm here, Toby. Stabby, 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 stab on stabs. Yes, my arms went first. Nice. Just the way I like it. I don't know where to aim for that shit. Toby. Quit your damn growling, you bastard. Oh shit. When the hell did my damn little Palico learn to bring a Kestodon with it? Last I knew it was only able to bring a Jargus. Holy shit, that's cool. Oh shit, there's Angie now. No, it's just my Toby. Oh yeah, I got the orange out the gate. Come here. White. And there's my red. Yeah. Get ahead of it. Pitfall trap. Oh, you kidding me? And I can't make my cat do a damn thing yet. Son of a bitch. Please, for the love of God, use a shock trap, Palico. Oh, he hit the pitfall trap. Yes. Bite it, Toby. Bite it. Oh, you captured home, boy. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful materials I'm getting from that. Alright, so that's actually just gonna be... I mean, listen to it snore. It's just so cute. Deadly, but cute. Only downside is now I have to go restock on traps. Oh shit. Don't want to fight you right now. Go away. Okay, since you want to attack my cat. teach you to attack my kitty kitty. Hey, go, you ugly shit. Not in the mood to deal with you, engine ass. I want the dragon. I gave you the beating you deserve for poking my kitty. Alright, now let's go see if the Anjanath is here. It said I can eat again, which means I can apply a new buff. Ooh. All it gives me is those. Oh. Very good. We'll just go fight the boss as we are. Make sure this bad boy's completely sharpened. And let's go see if Othalos is here. Might end up having to leave and come back to get him to spawn, but... Yep, he's not here. Alright, so we harvest the bone pile. Then we go back to Astera, get a big buff meal, and then we come back. So, hopefully by then he will be back. Workshop. Pretty cool how I caught that Toby Kadachi using a negative element weapon. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, buddy. La-di-da-di-di-di-da-di-day. Anytime loading screen. Quit taking after smite. Alright, so. Hello?
Speaking of smite,
Yes?
it seems to be working.
Alright. I can make the chest piece or the helmet piece. Jump Master or Constitution? What was Jump Master? Act during a jump. That would be cool for the whole glaive thing. Actually doesn't look too bad on her. And we'll make it. It's extra lightning resistant, so how do you look at it? Now what do I need for the Anjanath chest piece? 2 fangs and 2 pelts. Alrighty. So. Ooh, owie. Yeah, I don't have enough to up that to 2, but if I could put it to 2, I can instantly put it to... Well, no, I wouldn't be able to put it to 3 because I'd need 2 more electrodes. And I don't have 4 electrodes, I only have 2. But, yeah. Anyway. What about the bow? No. The bone is the one that can go to the Tobikatachi. That's some serious thunder pumping though. Anyway. So we shall go grab us a little nommages. Oh yeah. Little Palico back there chowing down. Look at him go. Let's go see if we can find us an Anjanath. Not an Anjanath, or a Thalos. Yes, he's here. Yes. Oh, time to go beat him up. Oh, yes. Oh, my yes. Oh, snap. I got 2 viewers. Digital Graveyard. Not much, Digital Graveyard. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining us and tuning in. Didn't notice that you had joined up there. I was a little preoccupied grabbing gear and making sure everything was set and ready to go. How are you doing this evening, Digital Graveyard? Alright, so we're about to go see if we can catch ourselves an Anjanath, people. By the way, welcome to the channel, and yeah, nothing but a little bit of Monster Hunter World Glaive Play Shenanigans going on up in this piece. There we go. Beat up on a dragon right quick. See how well he likes it. Yeah, I understand that, bud. I do it mostly solo. There's my yellow. Oh shit, poisoned me out the gate, damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Another potion. Engine's actually not that hard to capture, bro. Easiest way to capture an Anjanath really is to just take either a stage 3 lightning weapon or a stage 2 or 3 water weapon, beat him down until he returns to his nest, or he's got the skull showing on the mini-map, and then throw a shock trap down on him and drop about 3 tranquilizing potions, well, trank bombs, and it's done deal, dude. You'll catch him every time. The only thing you cannot catch in the game is an Elder Dragon. We're about to go jump on this here bad boy. My free boosters. Alright, he's awake now. I gotta move. Get your tail out of my way, you ugly thing. Oh, hell. Alright, let's go. Where are you going with all those? But yeah, Digital Graveyard, my PSN is SovernGuard if you want to add me, and I'll help you get a Ratalos next time I have a little bit more time to play. Not a Ratalos, so yeah. Ratalos. Probably good for sitting and beating the crap out of one. Rodeo time. Let's do it. Yeehaw! Ride the dragon. Ride the dragon. Oh shit! Don't slam me into a wall, you ugly thing. I guess he decided to quit watching the stream. Went from 2 viewers to 1 viewer. Either way, we having fun. Beating the crap out of a dragon. Don't get much better than that. Oh, look at there. There was his tail. Oh, you know he's pissed. Give me time to carve this tail. Okay, so we ain't playing fair no more. Where you running to with Thalos? I don't honestly think you're gonna survive this, do you, Rathalos? I mean, seriously. Come on now. Well, so far so good. Cannot complain one bit about how well this is going so far. Far better than I expected it to go. Almost expected to have to possibly sit here and switch back to the longsword for this. Shit. Fell too damn far down. How do I get back up there? Oh, never mind. He's coming to me. Oh shit, way down here is not where I want to be. Alright, I see you, Angel Man. Thalos, you fucking bastard. Alright, you ugly son of a bitch. I get it. I'm pissed. I'm beating the hell out of your face. I get it. Oh shit. Where you going, big boy? I ain't kicking your butt that bad, am I? Apparently I am. Alright, so, where do we gotta go? This way. Alright. Yahoo! Face first through a spider web, down we go. Oh, scout flash, they go this way, okay. Man. Oh, the Thalos is down here, huh? Okay. Unexpected rodeo, but I'll take it. I used to be a bow user, dude. Yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good right at this moment. I went from a bow to a longsword, and then I decided to tinker around with the insect glaive, and dude, I've been stuck on the damn glaive since, man. It's just so freaking agile, and as you can see, I mean, I'm tearing this dude up. I mean, look at how tattered his wings are. I've broken each of them twice. I mean, I've mounted him a couple times. I keep knocking him down. I mean, I just killed him. So, it ain't bad, Bo. It ain't bad. I mean, it's just a matter of getting the hits in and staying evasive enough to avoid being overly damaged, man. Yeah, Diablos, if you can take Diablos down, capturing an Anjanath is a cakewalk for you, man. Like, no offense, dude. I can't hold a candle to Diablos. It ain't possible with the way I play and the little bit of gear I got. As it is, with Lagania, I have an issue. Like, I struggle with her a little bit. Tobi Kadachi, pretty much anything, from the Palumu and back toward the beginning, I can handle no problem, but Lagania and up give me issues. The only exception to that is Diablos. I just cannot hold a candle to Diablos. I don't have the right equipment for him, so if I could focus on what button I'm supposed to be pushing, I'd be alright. So now that I've killed Rathalos for the first time, it unlocks his gear for me, so. Oh no, dude. All you gotta do is thunder, man. Yeah, water hits him hard, but you get more proc from the thunder bows and more benefit from thunder, dude. Like, I use a thunder glaive, stage 3. If you can get a stage 3 thunder bow, you're doing 210 thunder attack, and then you just put on the belt from the Tobi Kadachi, and you're good to go. Or if you've got the ingot helmet, you put that on for the thunder attack, and you put on the Anjanath belt for the fire resistance, and it's already got fire protection on it to begin with. Dude, you're good to go. Yeah, it may take you a little bit, but you can do it. The best thing to do is give your Palico the water weapon and the Anjanath armor. And, like here, I'll show you. Oh, let's see here. Come to upgrade equipment, like for the bow. For you, for going up against the Anjanath, I mean, water element level 3, you're only doing 150, okay? And you only got one type of coating, which is power. Just come down here to the Tobi Kadachi stage 3. You get 210 thunder, higher base attack, and you also get the paralysis. Yeah, so your fired bow, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, isn't gonna do that much more to it. because if you open your Monster Hunter guide, Hunter Notes, come down to the Anjanath, see your fire, how it's got the X on the element there, that means fire element does no additional damage. Water does 3 times additional damage when you get the not a problem, babe. But yeah, fire doesn't do anything to Anjanath because he's fire based. Water, yeah, you would do the most damage to him with it, but the water elemental weapons, unless you're using like a charge blade or a greatsword, don't put out that much damage. So your best bet is to just do a stage 3 thunder weapon and call it a day. For example, let's see here. We'll use my pulsar glaive. I mean, it's doing 150 thunder, okay? But come over here to my pulsar shotel, which is my long sword, and by stage 3 it's doing 180. For the bow, let's see here. Alright, stage 2, you're gonna need 2 electrodes, 3 claws, 2 electro sacks, and 3 coral crystals, which you get from the Coral Highlands. For stage 3, you're gonna need 2 monster bone plus, which you get from Rathalos, the dragon on Ancient Forest. You can also get them from Diablo and Legiana from the Coral Highlands. You need 2 more Kodachi electrodes, 2 Kodachi membranes, and 2 warped bones, which you get from the Rotten Veil. So, yeah, I mean, you could do this one here, and unless you're in a tight spot where you don't really have much distance, don't use your close range coating. Save that for when, you know, you don't have much distance. Therefore, you can get the extra damage as if you had the distance. The next one I don't have unlocked. I haven't got that far. So, yeah. But yeah, as far as the armor goes, you could get away with like the ingot gloves for the health boost. You could do the ingot helmet for the thunder attack, or you could come up to the Kodachi waistcoat and use it for the thunder attack, so that you're not getting a negative on your fire defense. And then you can combo that with the Kuloyaku helmet for an additional fire resistance. Yeah, you can add me, man. I don't mind. So you get your Kuloyaku headpiece for the fire resistance, or you could actually do your Anjanath waistcoat for the fire resistance, which would actually benefit you more because it's already got versus fire. And then you could come down and get your ingot helmet for your thunder attack, and it'll boost you up pretty good. Like, the only thing I could make from the Rathalos that I just killed is the gloves, so. Okay, cool deal. The only thing I have from the Anjanath, I believe, is the waistcoat and the boots, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I can tell you for a fact here in a second. Yeah, all I have is the gloves, the waistcoat, and the boots. I don't have the chest piece. I'm not going to bother with the helmet, because I'll get the Rathalos piece. But yeah, I want the chest piece for the Marathon Runner. And this is what the female Rathalos gear looks like. Pretty badass. I like it. Wait a minute. I just unlocked that. Oh, snap. That means I can... Oh! Oh. That means I can get my Rathalos. Oh, yes. Yes. I can make my Rathalos glaive. Yeah. Huh. I just screwed up a Tobi Kadachi with it. If you're not sure what element to use against something, it's always a good option to use poison, because poison does damage to everything. So, like I said, if all else fails, just hit that thing with some poison and call it a day. And it's all a matter of hitting the weak spots, because if you can hit them in the weak spot... Yeah, blast is fun to mess with things with. But see, like, for example, the Rathalos glaive here, okay? It does 372 on the attack, but it only does 90 fire damage. Most people would be like, why would you use that when you could make an Anjanath, which is 403 attack and 210 fire? Well, that's because this one here, the sharpness lasts longer, and it boosts my Kinsect Sever ability, which is the Kinsect I use, so it actually makes my Kinsect stronger. So, I prefer using this one. And plus, it just looks a lot better than this giant bone club thing. But, yeah. So, I mean, those are some tips and tricks you could use, like, if I could make the Blooming Glaive level 3, that would top out my Tobi Kadachi glaive. And it would also top out the Rathalos glaive. So, I mean, poison gets strong really quick. I mean, for crying out loud, level 1 poison is 240. Level 2 is 270. Level 3 is 300. Yeah, the Legiana bow. Yeah, the boss you need for that is this one right here. Legiana. And Thunder wrecks her world. Oh my god. I soloed this dragon in the Coral Highlands with a level 1 Tobi Kadachi glaive. Now that I have a level 3 Tobi Kadachi glaive, I doubt very seriously I would struggle with this one at all. So, and once you get higher rank on your hunter ranking, the more you have available to you, and the stronger your weapons can get. But for right now, dude, if you're gonna do a bow, I'd say try to get level 2. Oh, your hunter rank 7? Okay, cool. My male character's hunter rank 10, and this one's hunter rank 9. But yeah, what you're gonna want for the Anjanath is to be stocked up with at least 10 full trank bombs. You're gonna want a ton of mega potions, because he's gonna hit hard. You're gonna need mega nutrients and energy drinks to okay, the actual gear you want to use. Right now I have +7 versus fire, and this is my current gear. Oh, the one for pure lightning. Alright, you're gonna want to use the Ingot Helm, which is this one here. It gives you additional thunder attack. You're gonna want to use the Kadachi Coil, which is the belt. It gives you lightning attack, but unfortunately they don't stack that well. And then you're gonna want to make the rest of it fire resistant. So yeah, I mean, I personally run the bone mail up until I get the Rathalos chest plate, for the simple fact the Rathalos chest plate is beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Forge equipment, armor. Rathalos, weakness exploit. Okay, weakness exploit. Increase the affinity of attacks that exploit a monster weak spot. Meaning affinity as in your fire, water, thunder, ice, or dragon, or poison. You hit a monster on its weak spot, you're going to deal additional damage. Stamina sustainability. Best thing to do for that is when you get ready to go on the mission, okay? You come up here to the canteen, always get the chef's choice. The chef's choice platter usually will give you 25 stamina on any of the platters, but the chef's choice almost always has the highest health for you as well as your palico. And then you get into the mission, you want to drink an energy drink, okay? Even if you gotta hold off and go farming, you want to be able to drink an energy drink, because that'll put your stamina to the maximum capacity that you're capable of. And a mega nutrients or a max potion will put your HP to its maximum, which will give you the highest possibility. Okay, you always want to carry one pitfall trap, one shock trap, tons of trank bombs, and flash pods and nullberries, because if you get anything like a burn, you could hit a nullberry and it more than likely will take your burn off. I haven't tried it, so don't hold me to that. But yeah, I usually just stay stocked up on everything I need. Okay, you're gonna want to get the bone chest plate, and you want your armor to be at least 20 or better on each piece. Where it says defense, you're gonna want to upgrade it to at least 20. You see, my ingot gloves are 28 by default, my Anjanath is 20 by default, and my gears are 20, and my ingot helm is 28. So you want to upgrade it to at least 20. The bone chest plate for the quote-unquote attack boost, you're going to need fire resistance in there somewhere. So the ingot helm you're not going to get access to until you get to the Coral Highlands anyway. So you're going to want the Kuliyaku helmet for the fire resistance. If you have it, you're going to need to put on the Anjanath coil for additional fire defense. But since you're going to be using your Thunderbow, you're going to need the Kodachi, okay? And then, let's see here. Actually, you're going to want to run the Kodachi Van Braces and the Kodachi Coil. Oh, you got Ingot unlocked? Okay, cool. Run the Kodachi Coil and the Kodachi Van Braces, because the evade extender increases the distance when you evade, which will come in handy for you. And then for your helmet, I would honestly recommend going with either the Kuliyaku headpiece or the bone headpiece, for the simple fact you either get the fire resistance or you get additional health. Because at this low level, unfortunately, when you stack two, for example, here, let me put my pulsar rod on. Okay, I have 180 right now on my elemental attack, okay? That's because of my helmet. Now, see, if I put on the Kodachi coil, it goes to 200, okay? So it will give you a little additional, but at the same time, are you willing to sacrifice the health or the fire resistance? I mean, you gotta stop and figure whether or not you're gonna want to sacrifice health and resistance in order to deal more damage and rely on evading a lot more, or are you going to want to up your health and up your resistance just in case, you know, you happen to get stunned and you can't evade at that point. personally, so long as your versus fire is at least 12, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with him, and your defense is like 100, you shouldn't have too much of a problem with him. I have videos on here on my channel that you can go back and look at that are live streams where I actually sit down and fight an Anjanath, and I think I use a bow in one of them. So if you want to go look into that one, you can see where I'm hitting him that are his weak spots, so that you have a better idea of where to actually sit and smack him, so that you can deal the most damage to him. Shock Trap's your best friend. The Flash Fly Cage for your Palico, also your best friend. Personally, I would say go and do a bunch of low rank investigations to level that up until he can use the Thunder Trap with it. Therefore, you know, not only can he do the blind from the Flash Fly Cage, but he can also set down a Thunder Trap, which will freeze Anjanath in place and allow you to really rack in the hits. So if you want to go check that out, that'll help you out a lot. The only other thing I can think of is if you have access to charms. I'm not sure if you do or you don't. For your leg pieces, I would say you probably want to go with either the Hunter's Greaves for the versus fire +2, or the Bone Greaves for the versus fire +2, and put them at, like I said, defense 20, and that should pretty much cover you. You have a Thunder Charm. It gives you thunder damage, right? If so, do not do the Ingot Helmet. Do the Bone Helmet for that extra health boost, because you'll already have +2 to your thunder damage. Okay, you'll have stage 2 thunder attack increase, so you won't really need that third one so much as you would need the extra health. Okay. Yeah, not a problem, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here so that me and my girlfriend can go play Smite before we both have to go to bed. So it was awesome meeting you. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you want. Yeah, sure, I'll tell you half an hour from now. In-game name is SovernGuard. So where's the thingy-mabobber? Guild card view. Yeah, see. Online ID SovernGuard. You can add me on PlayStation. I'm either on this character here, or I'm on my Sebastian character, which is a little bit stronger than this one, but not really. It just has access to more stuff because it's a higher hunter rank. So yeah, if you want to add me on actual PlayStation itself, feel free. And if you catch me on and I'm playing this, just drop me a message, and I'll pick you up and see what I can do to help you out. Okay? So good luck. Hopefully you catch him. You get more rewards from catching them than you do for killing them. So best thing to do is wait till they have a skull flashing on the mini-map, and then wait for them to go to their nest and lay down to sleep. Drop 2 trank bombs on them, then drop your trap, and it'll guarantee you catch them. Okay? And you'll get a lot more materials for making gear and making weapons from capturing them than you will from killing them and harvesting their body. Because harvesting their body, you can only harvest it 3 times, and that's it. When you capture them, you get like 5 to 6 additional materials. So it's a lot better to capture them. To make trank bombs, you need parashrooms and sleep herb. So yeah, you can get both of those on the first map, but it's going to be a little difficult farming them up. The best thing to do is just try to progress your storyline to the Rotten Vale, because there's a strip in the Rotten Vale that has like 4 different parashroom spots within like 10 feet of each other. And if you put on your Pukai pants, you'll get more from each harvest. And then you go back to the Coral Highlands or the Wildspire Waste, I think it is, and there's tons of sleep herbs, and you can just bounce back and forth between the 2 places and farm up enough stuff to stockpile your trank bombs, and you should be good to go. But just make sure you have at least 1 pitfall and 1 shock trap on you in case you put one down and it misses it and it doesn't go into it or trigger it. You still have 1 more to try and capture it with. Okay? So, alrighty. That'll do it for me. I'm going to save my game, and hopefully you can get your Anjanath, and I will chit chat with everybody tomorrow. I'm gonna go play some Smite with my baby. Yeah, Diablo's pieces are good, but at the same time, you know, I didn't really like the look of the gear or the outcome of the stats on it, so I won't be making it personally. But then again, too, it just doesn't suit my playstyle, so that's the main thing you got to look at: what suits your playstyle and what benefits you the most. So, alright, bud, you take it easy, and good luck to you, man. And I will see y'all in the next video.